at the garbage dump here. So I gotta unload everything by hand here, which is the crappy part, but what are you gonna do, right? $41.99 kg. Okay, just gonna roll this window up a little bit here.
Hey, YouTuber.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Keep busy or what? Keep busy? Pretty busy now or what? Busy? Yeah.
Getting a recycling work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Are you? I got so many. Your testing, I got so many houses like oh, Fernando done it, Fernando done it.
Oh yeah.
Why you don't go on?
No, but I'm doing lots for Michael. You know Michael, right?
Sorry?
I'm doing lots of work for Michael.
Oh, Michael, yeah, that's why. Michael giving a work to Thandi?
Yeah, I'm talking to my buddy. He does. They do recycling, and houses got to recycle now. What you do is you recycle the materials, like certain things have to come out, and they recycle the house. So they're doing recycling now. They used to do asbestos, but it just can't compete anymore. It's not worth it. This is the waste of time right now. My time right now is wasted. Could be another here in 5 minutes. I'm just sitting here probably for half an hour, I would think. Just the way everything is kind of locked in here. Say that's brass, but it's plastic. Huh. Gotta get back to you. Winding down. A lot of material here. I can't believe it. You don't know until you start, throwing it away and see the pile. It's a pretty big pile. There's the money shot right here. Whew. Quite the workout. It's actually quite a bit of copper. Surprising. Okay, I'll let you know what it costs to dump, what the weigh. They'll take the majority of that wood and recycle that wood, so, okay. Okay, ended up being 860 kilograms to tell you. Pretty hard to back there first thing in the morning kind of thing, right? Couldn't sleep last night. You know, you have a job, you toss and turn, you think about your job, what your next plan is, and you know how you want to approach it. But anyways, 860 kilograms, $140 with tax, and that's 5% tax added to it. So it's expensive to dump stuff. I mean, it was a good pile. It was a pretty decent load. You know, I probably could have took more in a van, but like I say, I figured there's 2 loads anyways. No point going too nuts. I could have took the rest 2x4s, but I can have a bunch of bags now and some insulation, and you'll still pile from yesterday, a bunch of 2x4s and a couple things. But I'll put the metal on the bottom, 2x4s on top, and then I got the chipping gun here. Oh, right here. I chipped that floor. I couldn't find my good floor scraper. I have a good floor scraper, it's not too bad, but can't seem to find it. It's probably in my storage, but anyways, chip it. It's not that much anyways. It's like there's glue in the middle only. There's no glue in the sides. It's kind of really, you know, it's a fairly new tile. It's about maybe like 20 years old or something, but it's that kind where, you know, the glue is kind of like really, you know, it's not like that black glue. You find an old stuff that's really black like tar. That's fairly easy, unless it's asbestos in a glue, then it's really hard. But if it's just that black glue, it's very easy. We tested this tile and it was negative, so that was good. You know, best things to do is test it. If it came back positive, I would have to leave it and then let him decide on proper removal. But anyways, it's going pretty good so far. We'll meet you at the job site, and we'll continue until we're done. Okay. We're back at the place here. We've got to remove some ceilings here, those ceilings, and all this insulation, and remove this floor tile. Still really stinks in here. Okay, so we're gonna start loading the vehicle up. Get that organized. I'm going to remove the framing here and take some of the ceiling down as much as we can. Yeah, quite the mess. Okay, we'll continue. Okay, so clean this area here, but you wouldn't believe the bags that we had sitting, the rats are trying to get into these bags. Imagine that. That's incredible. The 2-3 bags that have big rat holes in it. So you got a ravine on the side here, right? You're near the beach. There's a beach over here. They're coming down the ravine. We're looking for some warmth. I guess it's getting cold, right? That's ridiculous. You know what they're gonna have to do is have to hire professionals to exterminate them. Way too many here. Okay, so that's done for now. Okay. I'm gonna put my mask back on, but I'll take a peek in here for a second. It still stinks in there. Okay. Okay, I got a chipping gun here. It seems to be pretty tough even with a chipping gun. Tough. Even chipping gun sucks.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Get a grinder and we can flatten it out.
Don't have a grinder, but yeah, blade is probably dull, but still, it's really tough. What a nightmare, huh?
Is this in your scope of work?
Well, we're gonna pull it up, yeah.
I see.
Well, that's kind of the way it goes. Let's get in there. Couple ceilings here, couple of ceilings there. Okay, we're gonna keep chipping away. Okay. this one. What about this one here?
Yeah.
Okay, chipping's done. Whew, that was a tough floor, hard. Tough floor. Looking pretty good now.
Give this quick room and see if there's any chunkies.
So that's my rubble here. I got a couple pieces of plywood still, a little more insulation, and then a final sweep. Whew, it's a tough workout. Took about 2 hours probably to chip that floor. Pretty hard. Wasn't easy. Okay, I'm gonna start loading this stuff up in a minute. Okay, stand by. Okay. Let's got a few bags here and then whatever's inside to do. I think it's another maybe like 6-7 bags more, I think. Okay. Done. This is it. We plan to dig out to that section there because there's a little bit of dirt crawl space, so, and I'm going to put concrete there later. So this is it. We're going to rewire a panel box. Put it over there and hook a few switches up, so I'm going to shut the breakers off for now. So there'll be no power here in this section at all. But that's what, a lot of work. Pretty big job. Took a lot of work. Okay, just came back from the dump. It was too dark, didn't film. Second load was $107 disposal with tax. Here's the copper I got from that job. So I already zeroed this out here. I'm gonna, clean up a bit. I have one sink outside that's possibly stainless steel. This one's just a steel one. But I'm just take off all the valves. So it's not a bad job. Went pretty good. It took 2 guys 11 hours. 2 guys. Well, me and another guy, so 2 people total, 11 hours, which I thought was pretty good. But then again, we're working hard, right? I'm a fast worker, and the chipping actually took a long time. It took about maybe 2.5 hours, maybe something like that. I would think maybe 3 hours. But then I was going back and forth to truck and doing a couple things, but I would say, yeah, 2 solid hours of chipping. It's actually pretty hard. It was one of the harder types. Sometimes it's easy and sometimes hard, right? You just don't know. I couldn't find my other scraper. It's probably in a garage here somewhere. I think it's over here somewhere. Probably, but anyways. Okay, it's done. So let's see what how much extra I got. Getting this stuff out, right? Okay, so the garage is starting to flood here, as you can see. Water's coming in big time. But it rained really hard. Actually just started raining last 3 hours. So now it's seeping in big time. It comes through this section wall here. It comes that way too. But anyways, put a drain towel in there one day. Now I can get there. Now I can actually dig it out. Before I couldn't. I had all my TV sets there. See how much brass I get here and how much copper. I'm gonna make it like number 1 and number 2 copper. Number 1 will be no solder on joints. Number 2 will just be copper with solder. And it'll be my clean brass. Okay, so this is done. Steel. And here's that sink I got here. We can take this off right away too. So let me run a magnet on it just to see. The steel hangers. The sink is stainless steel. Take this one off if I can. It's easy. Since it's you know, dirty already. Okay. I probably won't clean these. You know, it's just I think it's not really worth it. But I mean, some guys do clean them. I think I'll hold off for now. But I could change my mind. Hard to say. I just want to see if this is stainless here. Oh, okay, I was going to show you. See these things here? You'll have brass going to stainless steel. All you got to do when you get to this material, you got to just bang it here like this. It's kind of pressed on there. Get a better. It's a little tougher. It's almost out. Okay, there it is. There's your brass. But you know, you have to hammer it. If you don't hammer it, it's not going to come off. Right? So now we have clean. I never used to clean those, so something I newly discovered. So let's just take this crimped off end off. I don't think it's looks like copper, but we'll keep it. Number 1, brass. Here's the sink. So I got 2 inspections tomorrow to do. Board up houses, so it doesn't sound too good. It's gonna be all really dirty inside, probably. Crack shacks, basically. 2, I think they're side by side or something. These are cast aluminum. Magnet, here it is. It's brass. Brass screws. Okay, so we're gonna have it's actually a torque. You don't see that too often. Torque's on here. So where's my small torques? Usually it's not a torque, so it's kind of weird. Okay, well. I have to get this tool here. One smaller. Actually, almost might not be a Torx actually. No, it's not. It looks like one, but it's not. Okay, so this thing here could be stainless steel, this plate. Might not be brass. Look at this. This is what I'm looking for. This pail here. Just put a file on it. I say it's stainless steel. Yeah, it's stainless steel. Okay. So this. Let's take these off. Well, this outside ring first. Take the outside ring off. Should be brass. Cast aluminum. So I'm just going to pull these centers out too, if I can get them out. My scrapyard's not too picky, to be honest, on these centers. But I'll clean them out anyways, since I'm here. Okay. I'm going to cut that one here. Brass there. We'll have a piece of copper and brass. So actually a little bit of solder here. Take it off. Okay, so here now, a flat screwdriver. There's actually a spring in here, or a seal anyways. Sometimes it's all brass. You just don't know. Okay, some pliers. So what I'm doing is I'm taking this screw out. It should be brass, but I've seen steel screws here. Or maybe somewhat stainless, maybe, but somewhat magnetic. See? Screw sticks, see that? So that's why you have to, if you want to clean them 100%, you have to take them completely apart, because there's usually, I've seen springs in there that are magnetic on different tap systems, not this type. This just has a screw with a rubber seal. Take the rubber seal off here. Okay. There's a couple O-rings here. I mean, if you get more technical and take the O-ring off. I'll deal with it later. Okay, so brass there. There's another tap system here. Just opened. This is old tap system. So I'll pull this out. There'll be a little rubber seal here. Use it like an ice pick tool with a pointer. Comes off. This is a star. Cast again, aluminum. You can tell if you look at cast, like pot metal cast, it looks kind of like, you know, you can tell. From brass is totally a little different. It's magnets, come on. It's just pot metal. Okay, so we're gonna take this one here. This one. Surprised everything's loose. This one, run them, could be stainless steel or it could be brass. No yellow, it's just silver. So we got stainless steel, that's how you check it. Magnet won't tell you nothing. Won't tell you it's not a ferrous, you know, it's a non-ferrous, that's what's going to tell you. But my scraper doesn't care about, like, they see it like this, they call it clean. So I'm actually going more than they really care about. And then here, yeah, steel again. See, my theory is if you just clean as I get it, right, then it's not going to build up as much, right? Otherwise, you're spending sometimes a whole day trying to clean the stuff versus, you know, when the price is good, the stuff is ready to sell. That's the important part, is when you want to sell the stuff. And like I say, it could just turn around the prices really quick. You know, once copper goes up again, brass will follow. Brass and copper, you know, they work together. I remember copper used to be 80 and 40. No, 80 and 60, I think, something like that. 80 cents for copper, 60 cents for brass. It was like that for years. The door keeps opening. But it's stormy, got lots of rain. But I don't see no wind. The rats trying to get in. You see them in once in a while. There's one there really big. You see them up at the front of the yard by the garbage cans. Okay, so anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean these all up, weigh it, tell you what the weight is so we know roughly what I got from that house. I mean, you've seen all this copper. I'm thinking 30 pounds copper and maybe 10 pounds brass. Feels like 40 pounds this bucket, but who knows. Okay, so this is pretty straightforward anyways. I'm just going to cut it off. And like I say, I'm going to cut it here, here, and here. And any solder, I'm going to leave it. You know, cut it so there's no solder. So that will be cut here. Right? So I'm going to keep it like number 1. Number 1 will be no solder. No paints, no solder. Okay? Okay. Okay, 22 pounds, 4 ounces, number 1 copper. Okay. Let's see if we can... Okay, I'm gonna put the brass in here. Okay, so I'm gonna check out the brass now. What's going on here? Show 1.24. Okay, there's. Okay, we'll zoom it out. The brass in. So I had 22 pounds of copper, and now let's see what we have for brass. It's actually pretty heavy. If I can break this here. Okay. So this one's not clean. This one here is, I'm not sure if I can get it off. It's mashed up a bit, but it's all dirty. But anyways, here's my brass. Okay, so tear it out. Actually, screwed up here. Okay, so it's 10 pounds because I actually zeroed it out. I shouldn't have done that. It was 1.2 for the pail. I would say 10 pounds of brass. That's not bad because that's worth what, maybe $1 a pound, $18 maybe. Okay, I'm gonna check out my copper now. Number 2 copper. This curve shot here. Okay. So number 2 copper, that means solder, paint. Like a guy could scrub that off if he wants, right? Like, you know, you can use like a steel wool would be pretty good. See that? But can't have no paint on it or solder. That's just too much here for now, anyways. Two-piece brass. Actually, should have. I'll weigh this pail first. 1.6. Okay. £5 8 ounces is 5.5 pounds. So 22, that was 27.5 pounds of copper mixed. 10 pounds of brass. It's not too bad. Also, when you do the tap, you know, if you don't know, these are light. You can put a magnet on them. These are cast aluminum. All this here. Got a couple of pieces of dirty brass here. So it wasn't too bad. Clean. Probably just put my number 2 in here. Starting to build up pretty good. Copper is pretty thick gauge. Okay, so let me put this to 0. I think this pail's around 3 pounds. Let's see what we have in here now. Oh, 50 pounds total, so about 47 pounds. 47 pounds pail right now. So someone gave me a challenge before, so I'm gonna try to jam it in there and whatever, try to get it, see how heavy I can get it. I'm gonna use stuff like this to compact it, so I can see how much weight I can get in my bucket. Look how much it's gone down. See that? So I'm just gonna keep compacting it. I'm trying to get 60 pounds, 70 pounds maybe. I'll have to strip some transformers, I guess. Brass here. Okay, it was a pretty good day actually, not too bad. Cast pile. I'll get rid of all this aluminum, but I have to check the price to make sure it's still good. I think that's it for today. Okay, that's it. I hope you enjoyed my demolition video last couple days there. If you didn't see it yet, you can watch the first video. And this is the copper I got. So you got 27 pounds of number 1, 5.5 pounds of number 2 copper, 10 pounds of brass, stainless steel sink, maybe half a pound of dirty brass, a little bit of I got hot water tank, and a shower stall, a couple pieces of metal. So it was actually pretty good. Nice to get a little bit of scrap metal. I didn't think there'd be much there, but it's actually surprising. It was actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. I figure we're gonna put all this crap is falling down. So yeah, so it's actually really good actually. So I was quite happy. Okay, don't forget to subscribe, share, like. As always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.